Backing down.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, battling. Got it back. Edey dunks it with Wembanyama. Edey gonna take it. Oh! Edey is just dominating.
Yeah, I'm excited about how Zach Edey's looking. And like we talked about, like it's typical that a guy has to adjust, right? You would think that a guy like Zach Edey, we've seen guys like Zach Edey who never adjust, like who never transition over to the NBA as far as your traditional back to the basket big, going to the league or whatever. And he's definitely done at an accelerated pace. And one of the big things about him, one of the big criticisms was his foot speed, being able to get down, go up and down the court. We've seen none of that. He looks like any normal big man looks in the NBA or better. Like he looks very good getting up and down the court.
You are ready on this Boxing Day as we're throwing it back 30 years against the Clippers. Corner three off the back iron by Abaji, and the Grizzlies clear.
Well, really, that first basket, Jaren can thank R.J. Barrett for setting the screen on Scotty Barnes to allow him to get to the basket.
Edey for three. Zach Edey, his 9th triple of the season.
Zach said, let me get this three out of the way early before I dominate on the interior as he comes up with his 2nd rebound of the game. The thing about Jaren beats Barnes off of the dribble from half court. You see here, the kick out to Edey, knocks down that three.
Yep. And right now the Grizzlies are a step quicker. They can beat Toronto off the bounce. But Barrett, among the league leaders in layups made this season. Olynyk backing down, he traveled. Jaren against Barnes, crosses him over. A lot of Canadians, Olynyk and Edey, 2 of the Canadians. Nice. Oh, great look to Bane for the finish. Zach Edey, well done by the rookie.
Good job with the spacing because they're spacing. Even though Zach Edey stymied with a dribble, enough room for a cutter to get open, and Wells, great hands in the basket.
On the overplay, Dick was trying to cut to the basket. Bane, a pull-up three, bango! Timeout, Toronto. Olynyk hit 4 of 5 threes against the Grizzlies last year. Morant drives 2, a driving Zach Edey.
For the Toronto Raptors, Morant, see here, getting to the basket, an easy setup for Edey. But for this Raptors team, it's only Olynyk who's the one guy who will not be able to put the ball on the floor multiple times to get to the basket. Everyone else has the ability.
Morant trying to direct traffic to a cutting Edey. Flips it up and in. Shout out Canada. We'll be saying that a lot tonight, I suspect.
It will be a lot of shout out Canada. John Morant right now being an orchestrator for this team.
3 assists for Morant. Olynyk on a repost. Barnes, post-up jumper off the heel, boarded by Jaren.
So the lack of size for the Raptors, and because Jaren is guarding Abaji on this end, then on the other end, in any transition opportunities, he will be defending Jaren. Jaren took advantage of it.
Edey has Barrett on a switch over the top. Pass too tall for Olynyk. It's out of bounds. 3rd Toronto turnover.
You see here, John Morant just continues to set the table as they overcommit to Desmond Bane. No help, Edey, great job, sliding to the basket, and Morant pinpoint pass.
Edey with 7. Had the better of it. Morant going behind the back. Oh my! Scotty Barnes fades away defensively. Bane for 3. Back iron. Edey, one-handed rebound. Jalen Wells for 3. That Wells short.
This Raptors interior defense can't just stand on the perimeter against this team.
Barnes trying to guard Edey, and Edey hits it with the hook. Grizzlies now 26 paint points. They lead the league in paint scoring at 58 a game. Corner 3 is off by Battle.
The thing about it, Barnes, easy money. There's no shot blocking. Scotty Barnes is a second size shot blocker at best.
Morant got by mid-turnover, and you get into the big fella, he knows what to do with it.
Especially if he can be that deep. You see that left foot right at the top of the defensive restricted area?
It's the Grizzlies' advantage.
John Morant just controlling the game here in this first half.
Boucher, another 3. That's off the back iron. Jaren, taller than everybody else. Morant, a wide open Conchar 3. Bang! 7 by Boucher, who's averaging 10 a game. Jaren, a baseline move. Bank, no. Tip by Edey is in. Zach Edey in double figures with 11. More often than not. This Raptors team, they're 5th in the league in paint scoring. Grizzlies, meanwhile, 11 seconds. Wells for three. Edey, rebound, stick back. 15-second chance points and a foul.
He's just too physical on the interior. See Olynyk there, no chance, and then the Grizzlies get a gift with this and one opportunity. Flag.
That definitely would be
Answer on the interior.
Barnes walked. Wells. Grady Dick. Nope. And a rebound to Jaren.
Yourself a basketball team.
Jaren working against Barnes. Little half hook, no. Edey taps the rebound. Jaren off the reload, puts it up and in. And Zach Edey is having a massive impact initially there. And also 9 assists. Barrett's had 6 double-doubles and a couple of triple-doubles. Morant, no. Edey offensive rebound. Grizzlies get a fresh 14. Edey goes to work against Olynyk. Backing down and hitting the hook. Zach Edey looking very much the way he did in that preseason game in Indiana.
Yeah, he has the advantage and doing a great job maximizing the advantage. Scotty Barnes is called for the push-off on that drive.
Third foul, Scotty Barnes.
What I like is he continued to work his way. Said to the top of the defensive restricted area. That right foot is at the top of the restricted area. That leads to the jump hook.
Morant, corner three. That's going to be well short. Jaren offensive rebound. Beats to Morant. He hangs. He hits. Grizzlies were late getting back to the court. Olynyk misses the three. Rebounded by Bane.
Good job by this team coming out of the locker room here, and nice job to see Morant still on the floor.
Morant, little sidestep. Jaren drives on Barrett. Leaner from the foul line. Toronto has hit 50% or more 8 times this year as Morant comes up short. Rebound slapped out to Jaren. An open Wells three is in from the bench.
No Santi Aldama because he went out with the hurt ankle. Nice time.
Morant finds Edey checking in.
After this lob here, John Morant seems pretty much to say to Zach Edey, we can do this.
Boucher hit a couple of threes in the first half. Edey claims his 11th rebound of the game. 17 games this season with multiple three-point makes. Grady Dick off the glass. And Edey is just dominating on the glass, as you would expect. Wells, a pull-up three. Bingo! Jalen Wells, the rookie with back-to-back threes. No rookie has made more threes in the NBA this year than Jalen Wells. Grizzlies.
The 1-on-3 fast break. Jalen Wells, hesitation pull-up. Cash.
Grizzlies, their largest lead of the game.
Look at the defense.
Jalen Wells with 17.
Watch this part. I mean, this isn't really a fast break for the Grizzlies. Scottie Pippen Jr. is there. You see multiple Raptors back. Jalen Wells says, you know what? I'm feeling it. Stop and pop then, young fella. Stop and pop.
Well, you know, earlier we talked about transition plays. Grizzlies lead the league in transition, possession, and points off transition. That was, Edey with the rejection of Boucher. Kennard. Edey steps out for three. Pippen trying to tap it, and a foul on Battle.
Big Zach Edey denying on this. Boucher, he has an easy one. Zach Edey said, you didn't know I was coming. It's Edey denies Boucher.
One of the things Taylor Jenkins was asked about in his pregame media availability, what has kind of surprised you about Zach Edey? He said, well, it's not a surprise because he's a high basketball IQ guy, but his improvement defensively, Pippen, an open three, comes up short. But his improvement in one-on-one defense from training camp to now has been a big area of improvement. Barnes, a no-look pass. Mobo misses. Edey claims his 13th rebound. 20 and 13 for Zach Edey. Pippen, drop. Grizzlies 127, Raptors 103. Zach Edey is a native of Toronto, and so you're playing your hometown team, you want to play your best. He's played one of the best games of his young NBA career tonight. 20 points, 13 boards, a couple of blocks.
just like this entire Grizzlies team, this has been a bounce-back game for Zach Edey. Also, went up against one of the biggest, strongest, more athletic bigs in the game, and Zubac, and got an education into what it is to be a big in this game. And tonight, Zach Edey's imprint all over this basketball game. Scoring, physical presence, blocking shots, changing shots, offensively and defensively rebounding. He was a man-child on the floor here tonight.
Tonight's game produced by Scott Zachary, directed by Tom Hewitt, Brian Wright with the graphics, Joel Balmos ripping and clipping the replays, and a wild hook by Shamshay, well off the glass. Kennard, a walk-up three.
Next basket. The thing
279 is the record. Grizzlies against Golden State back in 2007.
The good thing about this game with Luke Kennard is you don't know how long Santi's down. They're
Right.
going to need Luke
to
be good coming off the bench, to be able to knock down shots, draw defenders to him. But we've also seen him be aggressive off the dribble here tonight.
Cam Spencer at the foul line. Kennard feeds Edey over Shamshay. And Edey to the free throw line. And 2 free throws here for tie the record.
Shamshay doing the best he could to try to move Zach Edey. Just couldn't move him off his position and ultimately end up fouling.
I know Zach Edey's had his up and downs, but I'm watching him play tonight, and I'm thinking about the person who said it was the worst draft pick in NBA history. There's some people who watch the games who don't understand it very well.
Exactly, but the thing about it is everyone can have a voice in the game. You can have a voice, doesn't mean you know the game.
Yeah. LaRavia and the Grizzlies just crashing the offensive glass. That's their 22nd offensive rebound. They're out rebounding Toronto 62 to 38.
32 second chance points for the Grizzlies.
And we're seeing numbers that don't normally see in an NBA game. Kennard, as we enter the final minute of the fourth quarter. LaRavia, little up, under, a flip, no. Edey had it blocked, but he was fouled. And Zach Edey back to the free throw line. 20 and 16 for Zach Edey. He is approaching Ivica Zubac's territory.
He's looking like Zubac in this game. From the last basketball game. And I want to go with my international junior player of the game.
Okay.
Zach Edey.
Part deux.
This was just a dominating performance. We talked about in our pinnacle effective advice of the game for the Grizzlies to convert second chance opportunities. They have been sensational at it tonight.
Zach Edey with 21 points, 16 rebounds, and 2 block shots. He is with Rob Fisher.
Zach, you guys gave up 70 in the first half. What was talked about at halftime that you guys needed to come out and do?
We just need to come with a different mentality. Really focus on that end of the floor. They were getting a lot of drives, a lot of touches in the paint. They were doing some stuff that we said in the scouting report we needed to take away, so we just focused in on that.
Offensively, 155 points. What was working well all night?
I mean, you score 155. A lot of things are working well all night.
It was good. Playing next to Jaren Jackson Jr., and he had a big night again tonight, and he's had a lot of big nights here recently. What impresses you about his game playing with him?
Just his ability to freestyle. His ability to, like, he can get in any situation. He somehow finds a way to make a shot. He can make shots from all over the court, all different types of angles, all different types of slots. It's really impressive to watch. And then obviously everybody knows about him on defense.
Playing against Toronto, extra special for you tonight?
For sure, for sure.
Wanted to get out and get this win and show something?
Yeah. This has been, I mean, it's a team I grew up watching.
5 games on the road now in a row. What's important going into this trip?
Just lock in on what we got to do. Great to get the momentum started like this, but we just got to take every game like the last one didn't happen.
Congratulations on the win. Great game tonight, Zach.
Yeah, thank you.
Zach Edey, 21 and 16 tonight. Zach Edey, the rookie out of Purdue, his 4th double-double of the season. And the 6th time he has blocked multiple shots in a game as well. He was dominant tonight, start to finish. Grizzlies win at 155-126. Back to wrap it up in a moment. Seventh time this season, the Grizzlies do not trail in a basketball game. They win this one. A franchise record 155 points, 155-126 over Toronto. Grizzlies 53% from the floor, 63 rebounds plus 23, 72 paint points, a new season high. Grizzlies also a new season high, 29 fast break points.